Grand Theft Auto developers employees wish death on Trump family and publicly advocate grooming children. What the hell?
Yeah.
Grand Theft Auto GTA 6 is definitely going to be woke. The main character is going to be a trans. I'm calling it now. How do you feel about
that? I don't know. It's like GTA is like one of the biggest games in the world. So if they wokeify even that too, it's like, it's gonna be a hot topic for probably years if they do that. But yeah, pretty sad that even Rockstar has fallen. Rockstar was hiring DE, was probably taking in DEI hires too. That ended up being this way.
Oh man! All right, let's read this article right over here. Let's see. Employees of Rockstar Games have publicly wished death on Trump supporters, and publicly advocating for grooming of children. In an expose by YouTube Endymion, he revealed numerous Rockstar Games employees' sinister comments and agendas. First, he pointed to Alicia Powers Lee, a senior talent acquisition specialist at Rockstar Games based on her LinkedIn account, responded to a post from Bernie Sanders on her now deleted account on X wishing for the death of Donald Trump and his family. Sanders wrote, if Mr. Trump's plan to repeal the estate tax is enacted, his family and his cabinet nominees will receive a tax break of up to $9 billion. Lee responded with a fair price where they were they all to drop dead. Man. Yeah, I would say that these activists calling call to action death threats should not be allowed on that platform, and it usually isn't. It usually gets banned pretty quickly. But the fact that these people, like I said, this is my fourth time saying it now, these people are making the games that you are playing, the content that you are consuming, right? Especially GTA 6, one of the most anticipated games for the past
decade,
10 years. This is crazy, man. Another Rockstar Games employee, Max C, an associate production coordinator, reposted a post from Amir Sadvit, a business development director at Tencent Games, claiming that the Gamergate 2.0 were criticizing video game employees for being diversity hires, being told that they were only hired for their appearance as eye candy. No. People don't get hired for eye candy. Okay? They don't. Especially the woke people, most, if not all of them, they are hired in because they overhired people. Okay, if you think about it, there are two reasons why there is an abundance of people who are working in these game industries that are extremely woke. First of all, the thing is, during the 2020, like during COVID, a lot of game companies went hybrid or they went remote. So they needed to hire a crap ton of people because a lot of people started playing games, right? Especially, think about Genshin Impact. If Genshin Impact came out any time outside of COVID, it wouldn't have been as big as it was, in my opinion. I think COVID drove the sales of MiHoYo, like it skyrocketed because of COVID. Same thing with the games I work on. And the thing is that we overhire, and then afterwards, after COVID sort of just died down, they let a lot of people go.
Yeah.
Right. And you sort of see a lot of these people who get hired in. It's like, oh, of course, because this person, if you think about it, this is an associate. That means this is a junior level job. Right. This is basically a PA. Right. So given this, saying that eye candy, definitely not. These people are not eye candy. They just got hired in because they got, you're just hiring a bunch of people. If you have any, I would say relations or networks that works inside the studio, mostly you will get hired is because they're really, really good. I love them. This person is nice. But most of them do get let go. Let's see. Let's continue going down right over here. Well, this is what this person wrote this is on LinkedIn too, which is crazy. I see another Rockstar Games employee, a man who was pretending to be a woman named Vivian Langdon, a senior tools programmer, is a supporter of transgenderism. Been out as trans woman for almost exactly 3 years now. Here's to many more. On the left, me 3 years ago, saying goodbye to a chapter of my life. Glad to be in much of a better, comfy body now. Oh, man, they all look so ugly. Right? With the exception of Blair White. Okay. With the exception of Blair White. All right. I'm not gay. All right. That's the exception. All right. Not the rule. Okay. In Demon detailed back to 2019, he posted on X, sorry, lovely humans of Twitter, but I am not going to be using this website anymore. All of them are saying that.
Yeah.
If you can be suspended for calling a TERF, but calling a trans woman a male is okay. Twitter obviously hates trans people. Oh man. The person's probably at Blue Sky now. Langdon also called for those who oppose the evil of transgenderism to be reported and banned from Twitter. Nope. That's not gonna happen. With Papa Elon Musk being in charge, his kid, he said he lost his son to the woke mind virus, right? And he basically did because he's not gonna have a son anymore. So yeah, of course, the person who's in charge is gonna be okay with you saying men are women and women cannot be men, right? Like it's like how is men are women? That's fucking stupid, right? These people are so dumb. Austin Rorda, a senior production coordinator at Rockstar Games, is also a supporter of the evil that is transgenderism. He reposted a meme that states, "Repost this, trans people are welcome and safe with you." Man. All right. So here's another one. In another post, he wrote, not seeing garbage sponsored posts from grifters, rage baiters, and right-wing stooges. Every other post is so nice. Man, what the fuck? Pure bliss. Not right. This is what person wrote. Austin Rorda. Of course, this is Blue Sky.
Yeah, it's Blue Sky.
Went over to Blue Sky. Well, the reason why is because they want to be stuck in an echo chamber. There's no other reason, right? Like these people will be destroyed in a COD lobby. If they go on to 4chan, they will be obliterated, right? Like if you go on to even Instagram, right? You go through the reels, and then when you see something that's like funny but it's also racist, you go into the comments and you can see what people actually think. Like you go onto the reels and Instagram, people will just right. If you're Asian or a Chinese person, they'll put like something that makes fun of Chinese people. If you're a black person, you'll put something that makes fun of black people. People are done with this garbage. People are done with it. They don't care anymore, right? So that's why they're like, oh, I can't be safe anywhere online. So they go to Blue Sky in a fucking echo chamber.
Yep.
Come on. Even Mark Hamill says that. I'm done with social media.
Yeah, that guy's gonna be so packed in time.
Yeah. Let's see. Finally, Endymion shared details about Craig Grae, a talent acquisition specialist at Rockstar. Endymion shared posts from Grae's now deleted account on X where he wrote, "Are you fucking serious? This isn't a step-by-step guide for children. Why don't you think they're being taught about that sex should be pleasurable? If they find themselves in a situation similar to what's described, isn't it important for them to recognize that it should be pleasurable?" If you get gender reassignment surgery or any of those kind of surgery, you will never understand the pleasures of biological, natural intercourse with like a man and a woman. You'll never understand what an orgasm is for a man if you're a woman and then you try to become a man, or vice versa. It will never happen. And especially they want to get them when they're like 4 or 5. Right? Like I said, Blue's Clues has a parade where they bring in a drag queen and they have a pride parade in Blue's Clues. Same thing with Bluey. I don't care if this is about the main character, right? Bluey, he's writing about the creator of Bluey is basically writing about his life. and he's putting it into a cartoon show. I don't care if you're, oh, I actually met a trans person in real life, so I want to put this trans person in Bluey. I don't give a fuck about that. I don't want that shit to be consumed by little kids. It's that simple.
Yep.
How's that fucking okay? Right? Another post, Grassy wrote, please explain why a child needs a mom and a dad over two same parents. It's because, okay, if you are gay and you adopt a child or some shit like that, or you do one of those like the surrogacy stuff, right? Your kid is gonna reflect what they see, right? It's like, oh, I have two dads. That means that it's okay for me to be gay at a young age, and it normalizes it for them, right? I have a close family friend that's a lesbian, and both their kids, boy and girl, became gay, right? One became a lesbian, one became gay, is because they saw it from their parents, so they're like normalized to that shit. That's what it's because they life mimics what they see. So that's why, like, having two moms and two dads, that's not normal, right? It's an exception to this kind of stuff, right? Less than 10% of the world. Oh, man. All right, let's see. Let's see. Still in another he wrote, just making sure I could stay with the authority in the Tories are homophobic. Thanks for the confirmation. All right, and right over here, he also spammed the rainbow and transgender flags in response to a post from the Scottish Family Party on how to make babies. Wow, a lot. These guys are fucking crazy, man. These are unhinged.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I want it like I have no ill will for any of these trans people, LGBTQ people. I have friends who are part of the LGBT community. However, if you want LGBT to continue, the only way to do that is to teach it to little kids or have kids and you teach that to your kids, right? But the thing is that if you're gay or lesbian, you cannot have kids yourself naturally, right?
Yes.
You'll have to do surrogacy or you have to adopt. Most of these people will not do adoption. They would rather do surrogacy because they want their own DNA, at least half of the DNA to be in the kid. So I understand that, right? That's what a lot of people do. You pay $30,000, $50,000 to get a baby from another person. Fucking expensive, right? But the thing is, let's say if the future is conservative, the future is Republican, or whatever you have it, right? More gender normative, like heterosexual normative stuff. If we're going to move towards that in the future, the only way for these people to have that is to indoctrinate little kids, become teachers, and groom them that way, which is what they're doing now. But if we're also getting rid of a lot of these teachers, like Trump and Elon Musk is moving forward and making this a more normal thing, the future is Republican. The future is going to be conservative, and a lot of these woke motherfuckers will just eventually just fade out of existence. You can't. Two gay guys cannot suck each other's dick and have a baby out your urethra. It does not work that way. Okay, so like I said, no ill will to them, but that's just fucking reality. It's fact. But I don't know. It's just me like just talking about this garbage for the past like 10 minutes. Grae, how do you feel about this?
Yeah, I couldn't really add on to you anymore because like you pretty much spot on, and I don't really have anything of value to add. And yeah, it's like they'll be. The thing is, they can't really repopulate, as you say, given their given science. You cannot defy science no matter how hard they try. Yeah, you can do the half-assed gender change, but that doesn't really change who you are, what your actual gender is. And yeah, you're right. Over time, they're just gonna fade away.
Yeah. Well, it's just I think this is just a phase for a lot of people. The rebellious phase, right? It's like they're trying to be rebellious towards whatever normative that they were taught growing up. But the stuff that they are doing to themselves is it just fucks up their body.
Yeah,
It just
irreversible.
It's completely It fucks up their body. It's irreversible. You chemically castrate yourself. You cannot be a man. It's like there's a lot of people who get crazy, like they go into depression, some kind of like mental disorder, and worst thing that can happen to them is they off themselves because of their mental disorder.
Mm-hmm.
Was this sorry, Phil? But you
that.
must give up your dream of having Blair White's children. Oh my god! All right, we're gonna move on to our next topic. Thanks for checking out this segment of the Project Eggroll podcast. If you like what we do here, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and you will know next time when we go live. We do go live every Saturday at 8 p.m. Once again, we are just getting started. Tons of more video to come. Thanks, and we'll see you guys next time.